Starting your day the right way can help accelerate fat loss, increase motivation, and get the work that actually matters done. For example, the simple choice of staying in bed and watching TV or playing video games first thing after you wake up can lead to a pattern of laziness, maybe leading you to call out of work, miss your workout, and eat a bunch of junk food because you already took the day off anyway, so might as well, right? Instead of getting trapped in this cycle of demotivation, I want to give you 8 crucial morning habits that you can incorporate into your daily routine to help automatically reduce your calories, burn more fat, decrease the size of your waist, and feel more driven and on point throughout the rest of your day. And first, if you're trying to accelerate fat loss, try having some coffee soon after you wake up. Since burning fat is almost entirely about reducing the amount of calories that you take in, coffee can be a very effective tool to make you naturally desire fewer calories. That's because coffee has appetite suppressing effects that can delay and even negate the feeling of hunger for hours. If you can decrease ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone, while increasing satiety hormones like leptin and peptide YY, your appetite will go down. And according to numerous studies, something found in coffee other than the caffeine makes it effective at reducing hunger for many people. For example, a study compared participants that drank either a placebo, caffeinated coffee, decaffeinated coffee, or water with caffeine added in. And researchers found that decaffeinated coffee actually had the biggest impact on raising peptide YY and significantly reducing hunger. The second runner-up was regular coffee. Meanwhile, the placebo and the caffeine mixed into water had minimal to no effect. So this showed that one or more of the non-caffeine based ingredients in coffee may be what's leading to a lower appetite and more fat loss. This may have something to do with the fact that coffee contains phytochemical compounds called chlorogenic acids, and many obesity researchers are very interested in these compounds because they may be the non-caffeinated ingredients within coffee that help decrease hunger. Generally, this decrease in hunger can last for a while. For example, in a meta-analysis, researchers concluded that both coffee and decaffeinated coffee is able to reduce your appetite up to 4 hours after consumption. Which brings me to my next point. It may help you to just have coffee and skip breakfast. If you are trying to build muscle, I would highly recommend that you, of course, have your breakfast because that'll help you add more calories to your diet, which is beneficial for muscle growth since it requires that you stay in a calorie surplus. However, if you're trying to reduce the size of your belly, then skipping breakfast can help you take in significantly fewer calories throughout the day. It also allows you to have larger meals later on in the day since those calories haven't been already used up on breakfast. Now, this isn't to say that skipping breakfast is the only way you should set up your routine because some people actually benefit from having a nice breakfast and they're better able to manage their hunger that way. Some people also prefer smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day. However, there are a whole bunch of other people that either don't really like having breakfast, or they have more energy and feel less lethargic by skipping it, or they would rather save their calories for more larger, more enjoyable meals later on. Now, if you're used to having breakfast and you want to try to skip it to save some calories, you're likely going to feel hungry the first few days because your body is used to getting fed during that time of the day. So it'll naturally increase your hunger hormones at that time expecting food. So make sure you try it for at least a few days and give your body time to adapt to see if it fits well with your body and your preferences. If you do choose to have a breakfast instead, then make sure that you weigh yourself before breakfast. Weighing yourself first thing every morning is another very important habit that has been proven to help people lose weight faster, lose it more consistently, and actually keep their results. Many times we don't realize that something we're eating is actually slowing down our fat loss. If you decided to eat 3 protein cookies the night beforehand and you were thinking they're really great for weight loss, but you wake up the next day, weigh yourself, and find out you're 8 pounds heavier, well, that's a good sign that you should probably test if it's the protein cookies. So by weighing yourself daily, you can not only make sure that you're staying on track, but you can change things and identify problems if you decide to go off track. With that said, you shouldn't entirely rely on what the scale says on any given day. Instead, you should take it every day and take an average at the end of the week since your weight can fluctuate on a day-to-day basis. As long as your weekly average continues to go down, you know you're on the right track. I also recommend that you combine weighing yourself daily along with measuring your waist with a tape measure once a week, because you may not lose weight one week while still losing an inch off your waist that week, which could be a sign that you gained some muscle while losing some fat. Bottom line is that you can't improve what you don't measure, so make sure you're measuring. And after you weigh yourself, if you do decide to have breakfast, then make sure you start logging your food intake first thing in the morning. If you can't look at a certain meal and have a very good idea of how many calories and the type of macros that that meal has, then it'll highly benefit you to start tracking your calories from your very first meal with something like MyFitnessPal. Other than that, the only way you're really going to know that you're staying in a calorie deficit is by eating the same foods every single day. Most people don't want to do that, but the nice thing is that most people rotate the same meals throughout the week without even realizing it. So once you already know the impact that all your typical meals have on your calorie intake, then you can back off of tracking all of your calories. But for most people that can't look at an apple and instantly know that it has about 100 calories with about 20 grams of sugar, they should be tracking everything starting from their very first meal. Now, whether you have breakfast or not, you definitely want to pack a lunch. When you pack your own lunch, you know exactly what's going into your meal. On the other hand, even when you buy something that seems healthy from a restaurant or a deli or even your local 7-Eleven, it likely has additional fat or carbs that you're not considering. If the food tastes better, customers will come back, and that's exactly why they do this. So you might even be eating vegetables for lunch that you picked up at the local restaurant, and you might be feeling all healthy, and the vegetables might taste so delicious, but what you're not realizing is that they added 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil to those vegetables, adding on hundreds of unnecessary calories. The other benefit of bringing your own high protein lunch is that when you're hungry, it doesn't take a long time to grab that lunch and start eating it. Hunger can literally possess you and cause you to eat something that you would never even consider eating on a full stomach and with a more sound mind. When we get hungry, it makes our minds become irrational. So make the choice very easy by having a healthy meal ready to take out that hunger before it ever even hits you. Another excellent morning habit for fat loss is to get your workout done first thing in the morning. Many people that suddenly realize they want to lose weight and hop on a diet don't have a consistent gym or home workout routine already in place. If you don't set a definitive time every day that you stop everything and go do your workout, it's easy to become inconsistent. And consistency with your workouts is one of the most important factors for achieving your results and especially maintaining them. The best way to ensure that you get your workout done is to do it first thing in the morning. As the day goes on, you're likely to encounter roadblocks and problems that may prevent you from having the time to actually get your workout done. Even if something doesn't come up, you might just feel too tired after working or after a full day of studying to drag yourself to the gym. If you create a habit of working out every morning, regardless of what happens later on in the day, no one can take that away from you. If you start your morning with a workout, it'll also get blood flowing to your brain and throughout the rest of your body, helping increase your alertness, motivation, and your drive throughout the rest of the day. Keep in mind, if you're able to consistently stick to a nighttime routine, then that's totally fine as well. But if you find yourself consistently procrastinating your workout later on in the day, definitely get it done first thing in the morning. Now, before your workout, before breakfast, if you choose to have one, and even before your coffee, after you weigh yourself, you should start your morning with a big glass of water. When you sleep, your body goes for hours without any rehydration. Even slight dehydration will affect your performance, your energy, your mood, and it'll even decrease the amount of oxygen in your blood. By starting your day with a big glass of water, you can experience all the benefits that come with being fully hydrated first thing in the morning. And if you currently don't drink enough water in general, I promise you'll feel the benefits if you just force down a glass or two first thing in the morning. Drinking that glass of water will also speed up your metabolism, and when it hits your stomach, it'll stimulate the stretch receptors, which signal your brain that your stomach is already partially full. Studies show that drinking water first thing in the morning and before eating your meals leads to a significant reduction in appetite, which can help you lose weight, body fat, and reduce your overall body mass index. Finally, last but not least, every morning do your best to wake up when you're supposed to wake up and immediately get your day started. Procrastination needs space and time to build up. If you don't give yourself the opportunity to procrastinate, you won't mess up your whole day with poor choices. On the other hand, if you start your day by hitting that snooze button on your alarm clock, you're highly increasing the chances that you snooze your way through your morning workout, and since you missed your workout, you might as well now eat a bagel with cream cheese for breakfast, and whoops, you don't have time to pack a lunch either. The first choice you make in the morning leads to the next. If you do the hard thing, get out of bed and go complete your workout, you're going to have a killer mindset for the rest of the day. Not only are you going to accomplish more productive things, but you're also much more likely to carry forward that strong willpower and apply it towards eating the right foods in the right amounts throughout the rest of the day. Your mindset is crucial for losing belly fat because you have to consistently do the right thing to be able to tap into those fat stores. So those are the 8 morning habits that can help you make the right choices that ultimately reduce the size of your waist and accelerate your fat loss. You definitely don't have to incorporate all 8 of these habits to experience the benefits. Instead, even if you like 3 or 4 of them, establishing any of these habits can help you start your day right and achieve your goals with much less friction. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, if you aren't exactly sure how to set up the ideal diet and workout plan that'll work great for your lifestyle, your preferences, and your individual body, then head on over to my website and try my 6-week shred. With our program, you'll get a customizable diet plan based on the amount of meals you want to eat in a day and the types of foods that you enjoy eating. So whether you want to fast all day and eat only one huge satisfying meal at night, or you want to eat 5 or 6 smaller meals a day, we can help you set that up and anything in between. You'll also get a full workout plan with a video exercise library, a cookbook, and of course a coach will be assigned directly to you to guide you and answer any questions that may come up as you go along. As an added bonus, if you follow through and simply stick to the plan, you'll get a full refund at the end of the program and get it for free. We do this to help encourage you to follow through, and when people simply follow through with our program, we know they're going to lose about 20 pounds or 5% of their body fat in only 6 weeks. To find out more, click the link below in the description, or you can head on straight over to my website at gravitytransformation.com. I'll see you guys soon.